Addiction to drugs, too often acquired with tragic carelessness, may take control of a life and force actions not dreamed of before. Their only goal in life is to keep the deadening chemicals forever in their heart's blood. Their only goal in life is to keep the deadening chemicals forever in their heart's blood. The cause of this living death is a white powder, innocent looking, but deadly. An overdose causes unconsciousness, then death. An overdose causes unconsciousness, then death. An overdose causes unconsciousness. An overdose causes unconsciousness, then death. An overdose causes unconsciousness. An overdose causes unconsciousness. But the grim specters of heroin, marijuana, and cocaine are not confined to any area or to any group. Wherever there is a troubled personality, no matter how hidden or unrecognized, there may be a seedbed. Like I'm doing, see? Main line in it. Don't it hurt? Yeah, sure. Some. The vein will give out someday. But the stuff costs too much to waste it.
That's right, kid. You ought to go on the needle.
I don't want to punch myself through holes like that.
But he did use the needle, despite his fear of it. First he shot the drug under his skin, then directly into the vein. As his body gradually built up a tolerance, he needed more and more of the drug. There was no pleasure in it for Marty. It was a bodily demand. Marty was hooked, physically dependent on heroin. Marty was hooked, physically dependent on heroin. Marty was hooked, physically dependent on heroin. Marty was hooked, physically dependent on heroin.
Kid, beat it. I don't want you hanging around here.
Okay, give me a chance.
Hitting the top, huh?
None of your business.
Okay. That's the way you feel about it?
Okay. That's the way you feel about it?
That's the way you feel about it?
Okay. That's the way you feel about it?
That's the way you feel about it?
Okay. That's the way you feel about it?
Beat it. I don't want you hanging around here.
Okay, give me a chance.
Hitting the top, huh?
None of your business.
Okay. That's the way you feel about it? I was just trying to help you out, that's all.
Yeah. You wouldn't help your mother out of a rat hole.
How would you like to make a fast couple of bucks?
So Marty went out to spread his contagion. Marty had to keep going somehow to bring in the daily flow of money
Necessary to keep his habits supplied with drugs. Supplied with drugs. Supplied with drugs. Supplied with drugs. Supplied drugs. Supplied drugs.
Before long, he became fairly well known to the police.
Mrs. Malone, do you have anything to say?
Yes, Judge, yes. Marty, he isn't a bad boy. I wish you could have seen him before he started this poison. He always made good grades at school. He was doing so well at Mr. Barston's grocery. Judge, he's a good boy.
I believe you acquired the drug habit of ignorance. If you knew that what you know now, you probably never would touch that first marijuana cigarette. I'll suspend sentence if you're willing to be committed to a hospital for the treatment of drug addicts and stay there until medically discharged.
You mean to try to kick the habit?
That's right. They know how to get you over the physical dependence with the least amount of withdrawal sickness. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
The treatment itself lasts for months.
The treatment itself lasts for months. The treatment itself lasts for months.
The treatment itself lasts for months.
The treatment itself lasts for months. The treatment itself lasts for months.
Success in trying to change
long-time attitudes.
Back in his old haunts,
the former addict
still finds himself shunned by all.
All but the addicts and peddlers who were his associates before.
For effective treatment, there must be a long-term, community-wide program
to help the former addict.
Be it, Duke. I want no part of you. Now, don't be a square. What's it get with you? I don't know yet, Duke. I took plenty to kick the habit. It's my chance, and I'm taking it. Chance? You ain't got no chance. You're just a junkie to everybody around here. I know. But they helped me get a job in here. And they went to see Ma. And the doc says it. The doc says. What does he know? Listen, I'm telling you. Okay.
Against such pressures,
Local outpatient clinics,
social agencies,
The checks, all are needed if drug addicts are to adjust to a new life.
without intensive effort by all community forces, very few drug addicts can ever expect to return to a normal, useful life in society.
Basic to everything else.
Is a wider knowledge, especially among young people, of the grave danger involved in any kind of experimentation with drugs. They should understand the thoughtless curiosity about what it feels like to smoke marijuana or take a shot of heroin can lead to a lifetime of pain and torment, constantly faced by the horror of being without drugs. Much can be done to stamp out drugs if each person who knows of a drug peddler or a drug addict reports him to the authorities immediately as a deadly menace to himself and his friends. By avoiding these drugs may be sure that Maine forever safe from a habit which enslaves not his body, but the soul as well.